So hello everyone, welcome to the part 4 of our advanced Python concept series. So today we are going to learn the magic methods. So what which is also known as Dunder methods. So magic methods are also called Dunder methods, which means Dunder means double underscore. D stands for double and under stands for underscore. For example, we use double score in it as we seen earlier in the previous sessions. We saw different examples where we have seen that the double score str and double score add in the previous static class methods and many kind of these things. The till now the init is widely used in Python, but now we are going to understand that what are the use of them, str, add, and these all kinds of functions. So these methods allows you to these are the special methods in Python that have double underscores at the beginning and end of their names. So these methods allows you to define how your objects interact with built-in Python operators, functions, and language constructs. So they provide a way to implement operator overloading and customize the behavior of a class in a Pythonic way. So there are several use cases of magic methods, which are also known as Dunder methods. So they are used to customize object creation and initialization. Init means initializations, new means new, something we are creating a new variable thing or something else. Second, it enables the operator overloading like plus, minus, plus, equal. I will show you with the one example that how they are enabling the operator overloading. Thirdly, they provide the string representations of the objects like str and wrapper. Fourth, they provide control attribute access like get attr, set attr, del attr. So get, set, delete, del state and stands for delete. It also helps to make the objects callable with using one more magic method call, and we can implement the container like behavior with them like length, get item, set item, del item contains, and with it supports with the context managers as well like enter and exit. So let's move and see what are the common magic methods. So firstly, the widely used init, which is used for object initialization. So the init method is the constructor itself. It's called the automatically when a new instance of a class is created. It's used to initialize the object's attribute. Let us understand with an example. So this is the example. Here we have created a class and we have created a function in it with the instance variable self, name and age, and we have created a two instance variable self.name and self.age and just stored the value of name and age into these variables, and then we call the function and the output is list.t. This example we have also tried in the previous sessions as well. If you have attended it, then you know. Now let's move to second question, str and wrapper, which are the used for string representation. So str, as we know that it stands for string, this method should return a human readable informal string representation of the object. It's used by the str function and by print as well. And let's move to wrapper. So this method should return an unambiguous official string representation of the object. Ideally, this string should be a valid Python expression that could be used to recreate the objects. It's used by the wrapper function and in an interactive interpreter when you just type the object's name and press enter. Let us understand it as well by the example. So I have created a class person, just initialize Just created a function, initialize it with the self, stored the value of name and age into the instance variables, then created a def string itself, which is used for the strings representation as we have seen, and then return the value self.name, self.age, and user friendly. So it's just a simply user friendly as well. So what will it print? Person, name of the person, then age of the person, that's all. Def wrapper. So so what wrapper will return? Wrapper will return the name of the person with self, with name is equals to name, age is equals to age. They kind of act similarly. There is a bit difference, but it's negligible. If str is not defined, Python will use wrapper as a fallback for str and print. It's a good practice to define at least wrapper for every class you create. Okay. So now let's move to third, define behavior for length. So what this magic method is doing, it is just defining the behavior for length. This method allows your object of your class to work with the built-in length function. It should return the length of the object however you defined it. So let's understand it with an example. Class, we have created a class named as book, and then created a function and initialize it with the two variables by giving the uh, two arguments in the parameters titles and pages, and then convert it into the instance variables, and then created a one more function with the length self that defines the behavior for length, and then return the self.pages. Now, but it is just defining the behavior of length. It is not actually executing the length function exactly. So by so when we created a variable b and then stored the value of book, and title we stored python 101 and pages 250, then also we have to print length of b. We used length function here. So this magic method is not taking out the length of the functions, but they are enabling us to use this. So that's their work. Now let's move to operator overloadings. Add, sum, multi, mul stands for multiply, div stands for divide, and many more. So this methods allows you to define how your objects behave with standard arithmetic and comparison operators. We have created a class named as vector. In it we have created a function, stored two values x and y, stored them in the instance variable, and then we created a one more function with the one more dunder method, which is also known as magic method add, and use the other here. We will see later at what others means. So it is going to return what it is going to return, a vector with the other dot x, self.x plus other.x. You mean you already know that the other in the other we are going to store the one more value of the vector. So similarly we are going to do the add, sum, mul, and string as well. So in v1 vector we give two values 2 comma 3 that is stored in it. v2 we give 4 comma 5 which is also stored in it, different class, and then v3 is also v1 plus v2. So we call the adds this one v1 plus v2 because it stands for it only, and which prints v3, which is the sum of 4 plus 2 is equals to 6, 5 plus 3 is equals to 8. Similarly with the other as well, it calls sub, it calls mul. So yeah, so there are other common operators like it as well, like as you can see for the equating we use double equals to, but in it the magic method for it is eq with the double underscores. Similarly for others, not equal means any, greater than, less than, gt, there are some acronyms for that. So now let me recap that what we have learned in the matching methods or dunder methods. So magic methods are a powerful feature of a Python that allows you to customize how your objects interact with the built-in operators and functions. That's the basic work of them. That makes your code more intuitive and readable by using the familiar Python syntax that implements operator overloading and container-like behavior and other advanced Python features. So, and Apart from that, it also defines the string representation, that how we should represent the string. So that's what the magic methods, which is also known as Dunder methods, which stands for the double underscore. So it is easy for you to understand. If you like this lecture or any feedback or any doubts, you can just post it into the comment section. We will look into it. Okay, see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.